Oh, no. All right. So I'm going to open the Cotuit Fire District June 5th, 2020 Prudential Committee meeting. Could I have roll call, please? Ray,
Treasurer.
Silvio,
Janelle, Prudential.
Lisa,
Lisa Mycar Kelly, Prudential.
Fran Parks, Prudential. So I'm going to not do the Pledge of Allegiance since we've got people driving this evening. So the special district meeting.
Fran, I'm here too.
Oh, hi, Charlie. Everybody.
I'm driving too.
Okay. Hi, Charlie. So the history of this special request for a special district meeting is in March, the fire commissioners originally in their budget had planned for two new vehicles, a vehicle for the chief and a vehicle for the assistant chief. Then with everything that happened with the virus and basically the economy being shut down, they decided to just have one vehicle on the warrant. And then that was reconsidered. And what they decided to do at a meeting was instead of putting a vehicle on the warrant was to use money from the operating funds for that from FY20 that they had a sufficient amount of funds. So that was voted to do. Ray then, out of an abundance of caution, checked with the Department of Revenue, and which said that wasn't a good idea. We couldn't do that, and that we should have a special district meeting. So it was too late to put it on the regular warrant. So that's why we decided on a special district meeting. Should have done this at the last meeting. I'm sorry, it got ahead of me. So the purpose of this is so that the district, when they come to the meeting, will be able to decide whether or not they want to purchase a new vehicle for the chief. That would be a vehicle for the chief, and then the assistant chief would get the chief's old vehicle, which has recently been overhauled for $2,200, and they expect that to last for a few years, barring any major catastrophe. So the article reads, to see if the district will vote to raise and appropriate and or transfer and appropriate from available funds or borrow and appropriate the sum of $45,000 for a replacement vehicle for the fire chief. So I would like to have someone make a motion. Is there any questions or concerns before we do that?
I do have a question,
No.
Fran. So
Yes.
just to confirm, again, it's just, it was originally thought that we were gonna have an article for two vehicles, but after looking at what was gonna be left in the operating budget for this year, it was decided instead to go to one vehicle, try to fund it with that, and have the assistant fire chief use the current fire chief's vehicle. And after talking to DOR, there was a concern about doing that. So instead it will go to an article at a special town meeting in which, even though you mentioned a variety of funding sources, the goal is going to be to try to fund it with what will become free cash from FY20 and purchase it on FY21. Is that all correct, or am I missing anything?
No,
Actually,
go ahead, Ray.
the free cash will be from F19.
It's from the those articles that we closed.
And, well, no, not only the articles we closed. The articles that we closed are being used to fund part of the debt service. We still had free cash available and still will after this in F19, which we can apply to the purchase of this vehicle. So there is no impact on taxes.
Correct. And that's what I wanted to know. So basically, you're going to use free cash to purchase a new vehicle, and the fire department is doing the right thing also by basically reusing an existing vehicle for the chief. Okay, thank you. I have no concerns for that.
Lisa, any concerns?
No, I don't have any concerns. I understand the fire, the steps that we went through. Unfortunately, we weren't able to achieve the desired result because it's my understanding there's a very limited number of these vehicles, and we're just trying to get one in at the, what was left before the prices go up. But hopefully there'll be something left by the end of June.
Yes. So, could I accept I'd like to accept a motion that the Cotuit Fire District have a special district meeting June 24th, 2020, with the article as read previously. Is there a second?
Is there a time certain?
We had put out 7 o'clock previously.
Yes.
Okay. Second?
And all those in favor?
Aye. Lisa?
Aye. Silvio?
Aye, Fran. And I just have one other brief bit of business. The town requires that we have a vote to authorize me to sign the lease for the use of Lowell Park, which will then be certified by the clerk and included in the documents to use the parking lot. So if I would appreciate a motion that I'm authorized by the Prudential Committee to sign the lease with the town of Barnstable for the use of the Lowell parking lot, 10 Lowell Avenue, Cotuit, Massachusetts, June 24th, 2020.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye, Lisa.
Parks?
Aye, Silvio?
Question?
No questions. Okay, thank you all very much.
Where
We're
are
all-
people going to sit at the meeting? In the parking lot?
I really would appreciate it if you didn't interrupt during a meeting. We're all done. We have the seating plan that's going to be used and required by the town, and they're going to be chairs brought from Freedom Hall. So, thank you all very much and have a really good night and a good weekend. And Lisa, I hope you get to go fishing.
I'm getting on a boat. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Good night. Take care, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Pete. Charlie, I'll talk to you later about a letter to verify that I.
Okay.